So as I say, yeah, yoga isn't just about those postures, but it is a principle for living. And one of the limbs of yoga is called pranayama, which is about breath work. And although I'm sure we have all got to this stage being competent breathers, actually the quality of our breathing is often compromised. Many of us are mouth breathers, so we breathe in and out through our mouths, and that can mean that we reduce the amount of oxygen that we take in. And yoga teaches us to breathe in and out through our nose because the nostril is actually designed for breathing in, and the nostril hairs are very important to filter out any of those toxins, pollution, those things that are around us in the air and protect the lungs from what we're breathing in. So today I am going to talk you through two different breathwork practices. One that is really good for releasing tension and just letting it all out, and the other that is very good for calming the nervous system and switching on the parasympathetic nervous system. Let's first of all just get ourselves to a grounded and comfortable position. So finding that good seated position with your feet firmly planted on the floor, lifting the toes and connecting them with the floor, feeling that hardness of the floor underneath your feet, then traveling up through the legs to that tailbone, just gently tucking it under, maybe wiggling to feel the bones of the sitting bones on your seat, and then traveling up through the spine, through to the shoulders, maybe roll the shoulders back, and take a little breath in. Nice. And then traveling up through the cervical spine and the neck to the crown of the head. And we think about that little thread lifting through the crown of the head, chin gently tucked under, finding space between the different vertebrae in our spine. So I'm pretty sure you all have, but if you haven't turned off your video, now would be a really good time to turn off your video, because this is a slightly unflattering breath work, but it's a really, really good one for just releasing all that tension and stress. And the benefits of this one is it can give you a great emotional release as well. It reduces your stress, your anxiety. It encourages those emotions to just come out, and also can release the tension in our necks and our jaws. So as I say, coming to a comfortable seated position, crown lifting, we're going to take our hands and put them onto our thighs. So spreading your fingers. And first of all, I want you to push into your hands and see and feel how as you push into your hands, it encourages our shoulders to track down our back and the chest to open up. Brilliant. So we're going to use kind of a sound as we do this one, which we can practice first of all, and it's a sound. So imagining that you're breathing on a window, steaming it up. Practice on your hand now, and we make that sound. So first we'll just practice that. So hands back on the thighs, shoulders rolling down, crown of the head lifted. We breathe in. And as we breathe out, we exhale with a beautiful. Let's do that again. Breathing in. See if you can make the exhale longer. And out. One more. And out. There's quite a lot to remember, but use those hands, really thinking about opening up through the chest as we do that. Now, this is the bit that might make you feel a little bit self-conscious. So what we're going to do is as we make that sound, we're going to stick our tongue out and we're going to look in between our brow bone into our third eye. Now, you obviously can't see your third eye, so just make an intention of looking up. And as we do this, this creates a banda in our body that will support and help. So I will model it first, and feel free to have a giggle as I do. So I'm going to breathe in. And as I breathe out, breathing in and out. Last one. And you can make it as dynamic as you want. Really feel about pushing whatever you want to get out, and don't worry about how you look. Just let all that inhibition go. We're going to do 5 rounds of that together. And then at the end of it, I want you to close your eyes and then just go inward and connect with yourself and just notice what you feel. Okay, are you ready to have a go? So hands on the thighs, crown gently lifting, tucking that chin bone in to start. We breathe in, keep your eyes closed, and out. In and out. In and out. 2 more. In and out. Last one. In. Give it everything you've got. And out. Shutting down the eyes. Allowing the breath to come back to normal. And just notice. Maybe you can feel some tingles, an energetic shift as that release brings new blood flow to the body. And slowly coming back into the room. So you can see it's really energizing. It just makes you feel like you can get it all out. I use it a lot when I'm having a stressful day. Maybe it's Christmas and I'm balancing lots of different elements of my life, and I'll just pop to the loo and just have a moment and just let it out. Really good for just releasing. So the next one, actually, before I show you the next one, I wanted to show you this other thing we do as another stress reliever. It's really quick and easy to do. So if you're feeling really stressed, everything's overwhelming, you can just breathe in and then you can flick your fingers, and the flicking of your fingers just sends blood flow out. It moves the blood in the body and can just release some tension. So that's another one, just a little quick one there. So the next one we're going to try is alternate nostril breathing. And this one actually has the opposite effect in that it engages our parasympathetic nervous system, which then starts to lower the cortisol levels. It brings down our blood pressure and lowers our heart rate. Really great for improving focus and concentration. Great if you're struggling with sleeping, to just calm you before you go to bed. And yeah, it's a really lovely calming meditation. So once again, at the end of this whole practice, just close your eyes, shut down and connect with yourself and just notice how you're feeling. So we're going to use our thumb and our ring finger on your right hand. Yeah. So I'll model it first of all because it's a little bit complicated to get your head around to start off with. So what we're going to do is we're going to close down the right nostril and we breathe in through the left nostril. Then using the ring finger, we close the left nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. We breathe in through the right nostril. Close with the thumb, out through the left. In through the left. Close with out through the in, close, out, in, close, out. So you see we breathe out and then in from one nostril, close it and go to the other side. This is really good. We talk a lot in yoga about the yin and the yang, the right and the left, the feminine and the masculine. And this helps us to rebalance and find equilibrium between the two sides. You might want to blow your nose before you do this one. Make sure everything's clear, because obviously you might be finding it hard to breathe in through the nose to start off with. You might also find one side feels really blocked to start off with. So just allow that. Don't worry about that, because you'll start to see a release as you go through the practice. Are we ready? So feet grounded, crown of the head lifted, chin gently tucked in. So taking your right hand, you're going to find your thumb and your ring finger. It's kind of hard. I keep wanting to do this, but it's the thumb and the ring finger. Okay, so first of all, we're going to close the right nostril and breathe in through the left. We close the left, breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Close, out through the left. In, close, out. In through the right. Close, out through the left. In through the left. Close, out through the right. Close your eyes if you can. In, close, out. In, in, close, out. Do one round. In, close, in through the right. Close, out through the left. In through the left. Close, out through the right. Last round. In, and let it all out. With your hands to your knees, eyes closed. Let your breathing come back to normal, and just notice how calm the body feels. Notice any tingles or releases of energy. Come back to the toes. Feel them on the ground. Travel up through to the tailbone. Up the back of the spine to the shoulders. Through the cervical spine to the crown of the head. Breathe in through the toes, traveling all the way up to the crown of the head. Breathe out, following the same path all the way back. Breathe in and out. Slowly come back into the room. Back into your body. And so hopefully you can feel the benefits and the difference between those two breathing techniques. Both breathing techniques that are easy to do anywhere, and just taking that time, listening to your body and what you need, either that expel, that need of release, or just to calm and totally ground yourself and come back into your body. I hope that's been helpful for you today again, guys. As I say before, I have recorded these and I will send them to you. Follow me on yogatree_BTN on Instagram, and I will look forward to a lovely, lush end of the week yoga session tomorrow.
Thank you, Amy. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good
Thank
day,
you.
everybody.
Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Take care, guys. Have a lovely day.